Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is a continuation of my series where I go through every single song on my new album, All Good No Worries. Today I wanted to cover my song, No Way. It's a song heavily inspired by the 1975. They're one of my favorite bands. I wanted to make a song that has a super glittery pop feel to it, but also with a deeper meaning inside the lyrics. Let's jump in and see how I made it. First up is this instrument. I don't even know what to call it. This super weird synth guitar thing. I'm gonna show you what it sounded like before I cropped and messed with any of the sounds that I recorded. Now that's definitely one of the coolest things I've ever made. I made this sound using a bunch of different plugins that Ableton has. One of them is this thing called bouncy notes. It kind of drops virtual balls on a keyboard and they bounce randomly around and trigger the sounds. It's crazy. So I recorded some of it, I chopped it up, and I turned it into a melody, and this is what it sounds like. I also gave it a higher layer as well. Next up are the keys. Here are the main ones. I love the 80s sounding glassy keys. I think they fit perfectly for this song. I also have this top layer arpeggio that's super glittery. Here's what they sound like together. Up next is the drums. A lot of the 1975 songs are very 80s synth pop, and I wanted mine to sound similar, so I have these booming drums with gated reverb on top. Here's the kick. And the snare. And the hi-hats. I also added in a couple percussion loops. Here's what the drums sound like all together. Next, we have the guitar part of the song. This comes at the back half of the chorus during the breakdown. There's really no lyrics during this part, so they kind of become the star of the show. There's two different parts. There's a melody and a counter melody. The first melody is just a stock Ableton guitar instrument. I added some RC20, a little bit of pitch bending on there too. I sent the first melody to my friend and he was able to make a counter melody on his guitar. Shout out Bluminous, you're a real one for that. This is what he played. I added this little sparkle thing on top as well. You can't really hear it, but it adds the slightest bit of edge to the high end. And finally, you know I saved the bass for last. There's only one bass melody in this song, but I have two different versions of it. The first one is just a straight bass. In the second half of the song, I added an arpeggiator to the bass to give it a little more wobble. And here's what the song sounds like all together without any of the vocals. that's it. Thank you for watching my breakdown of how I made my song No Way. If you want to break down my songs yourself, you should check out my Nick Stem app. It's super cool. You can play with all the song stems, you can solo things, you can look at the lyrics, you can sample things. It's great. I'll put a link in the description. Also, please check out my album, All Good No Worries. It's out on all streaming platforms. I'll put a link for that in the description as well. I'm gonna let the song play out, and I'll see you next time.
No way. Don't wanna see it on your story another day.